What's up, YouTube? I'm Diamond.
And I'm Dijon.
And today we are going to do a video about military life. Just a ball of information.
Just try to answer as many questions that we think you guys would ask.
Yeah, because I get like a lot of questions about like being female in the military, being dual military, and all that stuff. So we're going to start by talking about
basic training.
Oh my gosh. You want to start?
Okay, so basic training is typically the initial process to actually join the Army. So you go and you typically do work out and learn everything you need to know, from weapons to hand-to-hand combat to just technically not giving up on yourself.
Right. Overall, like, basic training is what can make or break you in the military. And that's not saying like it's just the hardest thing in the world, but even like as far as discipline, like it'll teach you how to be disciplined, how to wake up on time, and how to be ready in 2 minutes, how to be ready in 3 minutes. Like, it'll teach you a lot. So I think, you know, if you're thinking about joining the military, basic training will more than likely, unless like you decide to excel, you know, like go like Ranger and Airborne and Air Assault and all that stuff. But basic training.
In Special Forces.
Oh yeah.
Airborne.
SF. Yeah, if you do all those things, like, yeah, those are tough, like, for real. But if you do like basic training and you get over basic training, like, you should be able to do anything else in the military. So my basic training was about 9 weeks, and my drill sergeants, they weren't so bad. Like, I learned how to do push-ups. I remember when I first joined the military, man, and like everybody can tell you, I can only do like 3 push-ups. So, and my drill sergeant, like, she knew that. So every time something happened, like, everybody else would be doing sit-ups, but she's like, you do push-ups. And I'm like, okay, but I got better at them. So it works, you know. Just going there with an attitude that it's all for you.
Yeah.
No matter what, how crazy it is.
My basic training experience was I say tough for the fact that of the person I was at the time. I made it hard for myself, but I honestly came out. I can do pull-ups now. I mean, I could run at the time. I lost a lot of weight. I joined the Army at 210, and I left basic training at 182 or 185 around that time. So around that area. So I did lose a lot of weight, and I mean, man, this discipline, it taught me a lot of discipline. You know, it taught me, you know, it's not always about you. You know, you're out there with everybody else. You know, it's a team effort type of situation. It's not always about you. And man, it taught me a lot, all the way up to helping people through rough marches, and, you know, coming overcoming fears of heights from the from the rappel tower and things like that.
Yeah. Well, overall, like, as far as hair, I would recommend that every female, if you have hair that can be braided, especially if you're a black female, I would recommend that you braid your hair to not have to deal with it. So braid your hair or cut it. Braid it or cut it. that's like the only thing for the hair, because you have to like be on the go, like 2 minutes. I'm talking about, like, be ready. So I think the hair got in the way of a lot of females in basic, and we got in trouble. Like, when you're in basic training, you get in trouble like collectively as a group. So when one person do something bad, then y'all all get punished for it. So if you got a female that's like taking a long time to put her hair up, then y'all all gonna be sitting there looking crazy, doing push-ups in a push-up position, or doing all kind of crazy exercises.
Yeah, so for males, hair, I mean, it's gonna get cut off. Like, I don't care if you, anything, like, it's getting cut off, you know? Just that simple.
Unless you go in with a religious preference.
Yeah, that's the only way, your religious preference. But that has to be documented. And they find ways around that too. So you have to make sure, I mean, there's no way but go bald. Secondly, learn how to shave before you join the Army. Look up whatever you need to look up videos on YouTube, learn shaving creams and things like that. If you use a certain type of shaving cream, make sure that your family knows so they can send it to you, because there's gonna be a lot of times you have to shave. Like you wake up in the morning, they want you to shave. Even if you have no hair on your face, you have to shave. And for African American males, shaving is actually pretty harsh on the face because of the razors. So if you can, bring an electrical razor. You know, go ahead and buy you some clippers and bring it, and they'll allow that. They'll allow those electrical razors so you won't tear up your face, because it comes to a point where all these bumps and you have to get a shaving profile. Those things really do hurt. So learn how to shave before you join the Army.
And as far as basic, like, it just taught you like not to give up on yourself, and I appreciate that part of the Army and that aspect, not giving up on yourself and helping others. And yeah, I appreciate that as well. I have some of my long-term friends are actually from the people that went to basic with me. So yeah, it teaches you a lot of cohesion, and it wasn't as bad as it could have been, and it wasn't as easy as it could have been. It's all what you make it. Yeah, you are able to talk to your call home. Like, we were only able to call home like maybe like 4 times out of 10 weeks. Once for me. So it just all depends. Like, don't go on there thinking like, oh, I'm never going to talk to my family again, I'm never going to hear from them, because you will, one way or the other, even if it's 1 time or it's 4 times. Like, but you'll always be able to write to your friends and family. So before you go off to basic, make sure you get addresses in a little book or something, so you have all the numbers and things and addresses to write your friends. Yeah. And don't let things that's going on at home affect you in basic. You have to continue to push forward. The Army is all about pushing forward, because you know, when you get deployed or anything, there's gonna be times you can't go home and you gotta push forward. Yeah. So that's basic, and most of the time you have to wake up extra early. To do what you gotta do, and that's like all day. All day. And then at night time, maybe around 8, 9 o'clock, you in the bed and you're waking up again. If you're lucky, you're in the bed. That means everybody did the right thing and y'all got to lay down. Yeah. And that meant they didn't hear anybody on guard duty talking, because if they hear you on guard duty, now everybody's downstairs. Right. So. And then you do have to pull guard duty, and that's where you could stay up from 1 hour to 4 hours, like just swapping out with people. Oh, and how the showers were in basic. You have to, like, it was like a large bay. Like, say for instance, this room that you see behind us, like 3 showers on that wall, 3 showers on that wall, all open and taking showers, and do what you gotta do, get out. Every place is different though. I didn't have to deal with that. So we had a big room, but they had individual showers with a curtain. So we didn't have to deal with that. So. No, we did not. And this is the way you were sleeping too. So it was like bunk beds on each side, bunk beds. And it was like up 26 people in one little, well, not little, it wasn't little. It's a huge room. Yeah, one huge room, but just like, yeah. And yeah, so that's basic training. That's basic training. Next we're going to talk about AIT, which is your schooling, like for your job. Yeah, whatever job you pick, you have a different period of time to go to school. AIT for me was a little bit different, because my AIT was a little bit shorter than most. It was only 7 weeks. So we didn't get like on lockdown or nothing like that. So on weekends we were able to like go off post and like just like chill and hang out. And during the day it was like PT is physical training, where you have to do like exercise from 5:30 to 6:30, and then we were in class from like 7:30 to like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then after that it was like our time to do whatever. And that was basically like my schedule for the whole 7 weeks, except like the last week, and we kind of got to like chill and get ready for graduation. Yeah, so mine's a little different. I was a mechanic, and I can't remember, I think it's like 15 weeks or so like that. Can't really remember. But we didn't get to go off post every weekend. We had to learn all kinds of crazy stuff like the ordnance song and
all the other stuff that you have, the creeds and things you have to learn to achieve the ability to go off post. And you know, we had to get in our class A's, things like that, like a whole board to go off post. So mostly my school was school. You either got day class or you got night class. I was lucky enough to get day class, so I stayed on a regular person schedule of getting up in the morning doing PT. I will go to class, I will go to lunch, I will go back to class, then I will go to dinner, and then I will go home to my bathroom. And at that time, we could either go outside, you know, do extra PT, go to the gym, or we could order food from like a little restaurant or something, but we could not go off post. So, I mean, it wasn't as bad as it sounds, but that's what that was.
That was AIT?
And that was AIT.
Okay, so now we're gonna go over military options and things that the military
gives you. Like, for instance, free dental. If you're in the military, you get free dental, so you can get your teeth fixed. You know, if you need braces, you can get braces. You need your teeth pulled, you get your teeth pulled.
I joined. Pull your wisdom teeth.
Yes, I joined the. It's like a must. Like they make sure they pull them. I joined the army and they pulled all three of mine at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's when we just had came back from Korea.
Yeah.
And his little face was so puffy. He was like going crazy, like bleeding, and oh, it was terrible for me. Like, I just was popping those meds, but mine got pulled at AIT.
Yeah. So
I had to go to the doctors because I had Percocet, so I had to go to like my NCOs, and I was like, I need some medicine as a little PFC. That was so funny.
Yeah, mine was like, I was a PFC at the time, but I was in my actual duty station, and man, I was bleeding out all over the place.
Yeah, but like, there's things that the military offers you.
Yeah, free
dental health care,
schooling after your year. Now it's after a year that you've been in that they let you go to school.
Yeah,
which is amazing because schooling is what makes or breaks you in the army, man. If you, when you get in, go to school. I'm telling you, go
take advantage of it while you can.
Yeah, if you got especially if you got an easy duty station where they're taking, you know, a break on you and not
opportunities to go to school. Take advantage of it.
Yeah, and you're not just doing too much and you got time after work, go to school.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna see a lot of your comrades doing all kind of cool stuff, but man,
in the end,
you're gonna be the one doing the cool stuff when you get promoted to E6 and E7 and they still E5s.
Right. So, I joined the military as a PFC because I had, what did I do? I did ROTC. So ROTC and get another person to join, and it was something else.
I don't quite remember all the things. I know I joined the army as a PFC as well because I did 4 years of ROTC.
Yeah, so it's like different stuff. You have to talk to an actual recruiter, but there's like different stuff that you can do in order to have rank going into
like, if you have a degree, you go in as specialist and go green and gold.
Yeah.
And officer candidate school, so therefore you can become an officer, which is what you should do.
So there are a lot of different options as far as, you know, joining the military and getting, you know, doing what you want to do, becoming who you want to become. The military can help you in that process.
Yeah.
So something else we want to talk about is a PT test. I know a lot of people that talk about the physical aspect of the military. Like, it is very, very physical. Like, no matter what your job is, like, you still have to do PT.
Always.
No matter.
even if it's in the morning, in the evening, or after work, if you're doing PT.
Yeah.
PT is a must. PT is what keeps the army going.
Right, but in the end, you know, PT is for you. You know, it makes you better in the end. So now we're going to talk about being dual military. Dual military is when you have two people that are married and both in the military. We have been married for about to be 5 years in March. 5 years in March, and we got married back in 2013, and we were in Korea.
Yep.
And that's where we first met. and then we fell in love, and yeah, so
I sealed the deal.
shut up. Okay, so if you're planning on, well, if you are married and you're in the military, you should try to sign up for MACP, Married Army Couples Program. And that's just a program where the military would try to get you guys within like a 50-mile radius of each other
at all times.
Yeah.
Well, not all times.
They'll try to get you guys together.
Yeah, it's excluding training events, stuff like that. But
yeah,
post-wise, yes.
Yeah, but as far as like post, we can't speak for like if you're Navy and somebody's Army or somebody's Marine, somebody's Air Force. I don't know. But as far as the Army, they have the Married Army Couples Program, and that's basically what they try to do. You just have to sign you have to do paperwork, of course, to get that done. Noted
and everything, and they'll do their best to keep you guys together. I left Korea 4 months early, and her branch manager made sure that she came to Fort Hood with me, so that was a blessing. And then I left, it was her turn to re-enlist, and she ended up getting orders for Stewart, and I went with her, even though I wasn't supposed to go anywhere.
Yeah, so we've both been lucky, fortunate
to be with each other.
To be able to be with each other.
And this time we're actually fortunate enough where if we have to deploy anything, we actually go together.
Yeah, because we're in the same unit. So that way, every time he does something, then they come back and tell me, and when I do something, but I never do anything because
all my soldiers love me.
I'm the angel.
All my soldiers love me, and they never have problems.
No, he is. Y'all probably can't see it now. Look. You probably can't see it now, but he is the talkative, outgoing one, and I'm the more introverted. Like, I don't be trying to talk to people. I don't.
Everybody loves talking to Sergeant Cummings. Everybody loves.
Who is Sergeant Cummings?
Well, we're Sergeant Cummings.
I'm Sergeant Cummings. People love talking to both of us, but I don't like talking to people. He likes talking to people. No, but as you can see behind us, we have boxes because this is also a part of the military. You go and leave and come and go as they tell you, not as you please.
Yep.
But I mean, you can, go and come because you can get out.
You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, but we have to go away for a while.
We just got here now,
Yeah, we only been here since like February. And we have to pack up and
hit the road, Jack.
Yeah, but we're trying to,
keep you guys posted with videos.
Keep you guys posted, keep you guys up to date with what's going on, because we have so much. I just got so excited I tripped over my words.
We have so much going on. Some things we can't tell you guys about, and some things we can. Yeah. But we have so much going on. We're gonna keep you guys in the loop as much as possible without getting in trouble.
Yeah. Remember OPSEC. We don't want to be telling everybody when
if you don't know what OPSEC is, it means
operational security.
Operational security, and that's dealing with the military and not telling you things that you don't need to know.
Yeah. And also, like, being in the military, like, there are always good things and there are always bad things in the military. Like, I'm not one to make everybody, try to persuade everybody to join the military, but it all depends on the person. Like, what do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish in life? Like, it just like in any other job, like, you gonna deal with people that you don't want to deal with. Like, I have been fortunate enough to have like excellent leaders, like people that are actually like looking out for me as a person and me as a soldier, to try to help me and better me and progress my career. But some of us have not been all that fortunate, in our 6 years of being a part of the military.
United States Army. But at the end of the day, hey, check this out. There's good leaders and bad leaders, but you learn something from every leader to become the leader that you are.
Right.
So, you take it with a grain of salt and you keep moving.
Right.
It's not for everybody. The army is not for everybody, but I promise you, if you want to make it and you want to do it, you can do it. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. I love the army. I hate the people.
And you'll learn something either way, whether you like it or love it or hate it. Like, you're gonna learn something either way, and that's always good when you can take something from a situation and learn it and apply it to, you know, whatever you want to do inside or outside the military.
Yep.
So
I mean, it's like working at Walmart, man. Some customers nice, some customers not.
yeah,
It's just the way it is. That's any job you pick. Only thing with this is, if you know what I mean, you don't like it,
you're stuck.
running up the chain of command, and most likely you're stuck.
So yeah, I mean, one day you could be doing your job, then another day, like, you can be doing something
Somebody
like,
else's job.
yeah, like picking up, you know, leaves out the ground, picking up rocks, or, you know, cleaning the toilets.
We all get paid the same thing.
So I mean,
Pick your job wisely.
yeah, pick your job wisely. That is, yeah, like, no matter what, like, if just pick your job.
You get paid by your rank and your year. So pick your job wisely. No, if you're infantry, you're still gonna get paid as much as a cook gets paid, with the same amount of years in rank. So pick your job wisely. If you guys have any more questions, be sure to ask them in the comments below.
Yeah, or you can hit us up. Follow me on Instagram at _Rubik's Cube _Rubik's Cube. Follow me on Instagram and shoot me a DM and ask me any kind of questions that you guys have.